Majid is here to see that even when this happens, we are returned to a proper course. Confess to him, and he will show mercy. But, should you try to run, to hide, you will be found and made to pay. There is no harm in naming them, those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed. Bother someone else.
You'll regret that.
Help! They're attacking me! Somebody!
You die now!
May God have mercy on your soul. You will pay dearly for that. How can one expect to defeat you? Listen. This won't be too difficult. May God have mercy on your soul. Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majid well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous, all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans, their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with, works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Be wary, friends! The shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Saladin! And take up arms against our enemies! In
Still need
whatever
help
way
from
you
me.
can!
I'm not convinced I could be of any help. I have not been in town for a while. Well, not since Majid put a bounty on my head. 3 of his men are after me. Perhaps your blade could help. Get rid of them, and I'll search my memory for something worth your while.
We must end this before it has a chance to begin! That city is ours, has always been ours! And it is our duty to defend it until death! The Crusaders must be destroyed! Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave all suffering in their wake! They say it is a crusade! A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave Addin rides to meet him, that these border attacks might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted he, find favor with us. I pray our victory.
dear, how could this have happened?
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtulduk. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyelim. Where is the one responsible for it? Be strong! Strong like Addin! And take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can! I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this.
Now I'm starting to understand why they call you the One. What could I tell you that would be of any help? Oh yes. Majid enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. I'm sure it is the perfect moment to strike. Does that help? Now I must go hide for a while.
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. Be gone, face. A crusade for what?
Never have I seen
Violence! We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
Who's responsible for this? Such a strange man. What's got him in such a hurry?
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy.
Why is he
But
running
I
around?
say, this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Brave me, Saladin! Strength to stand in defense of our great civilization.
It's forbidden.
It is our very existence we are fighting for.
Has he lost his mind?
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him.
Tired of never finding anything useful at the other missions?
Come no further.
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave out.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Al-Muallim has asked that Majid be slain. He is to hold a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majid does not take his life. Don't foul this, Altair. Time is of the essence.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You've no reason to stand here, leave.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. No, please, please. Just a few coins, please. Please, sir, have any money. You shouldn't be around my family.
What is it?
Stop! You must not trespass here.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well! I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear?
No, we do not. Never.
Then you wish to take action?
We do. Fight us.
Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You've no right to do that! Who do you take yourself for?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
God curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress! Succubus! Whore! She goes by many names. Her sin remains the same. She turned her back on the teaching, defiled her body to advance her station. Each man she touched, forever stained.
This man speaks lies. I am here today not because I laid down with other men, but I did not. He means to murder me because I would not lie down with him.
Even now, offered redemption, she continues to deceive. She rejects salvation. There is only one way to deal with this.
game of chance condemns me to death? Show me where such a thing is written. It is not sin that corrupts our city, but you!
This man took what was not his. Money.
More attentive of your surroundings,
to the neighbor of another.
Save your life.
It could have belonged to any of you. And so, you have all been violated. What say you to this?
Curse that thief!
It was a single dinar found on the ground. He speaks as though I trespassed, as though I ripped it from the hands of another. Today a dinar, tomorrow a horse. The next day, another man's life. The object itself is not of consequence. What matters is that you took what did not belong to you. Were I to allow such behavior, then others would believe it their right to take as well. When would it end?
Your work here is finished.
No, it had only just begun.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
لا تدعوه يفلت. لا تدعوه يمشي. تحركوا. هل يراه أي أحد؟ اقبضوا عليه. اقبضوا عليه. وراءه. فين؟ كفر. أنت تتبع طريق الضلال. لا تفلت مني.
You cannot run forever! Anyone see him?
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
How could he have escaped? How could he have escaped?
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It is a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
The English king and his infidel army. defeat him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged.